good evening, good afternoon, good night for those ones who are asleep at the moment. Wherever you're watching me from, feel most welcome. I'm inviting all Christians to gather here. Let's talk. Tuongee. Wakristo wote gather here. I want us to talk something. Yeah. I want us to ask ourselves a simple question that what do God really want us to do? What do God really want us to do? Yeah? Your pastor anakwambia Mungu anataka ufanye nini? How does your pastor tell you? Can you share in the comment section below? Niko hapa leo pole pole tu. I want us to exhaust this point. What do you think God wants us to do? And we are basing our thoughts as to from the Bible. From the Bible. I want you to give me a verse in the comment section below. Tell me, what do you think God wants us to do? The Bible. Yeah. Question is, what do you think God wants us to do? So my name is Mr. B, out of Foxwood, Africa. What is that for? Yeah, my name is Mr. B, Foxwood, Africa, and the reason why we are showing up is because Africa is home, and we are home to stay. And of course, when we look around on what is happening, we get ourselves disgusted, we get ourselves annoyed, and we ask ourselves, then if I keep quiet, who is going to stand up to speak? When we are all afraid, and who is going to confront the situations and make this continent a little bit soft for the generation to come? Who is going to do that? So if not me, then no one. If not you, then who? Then no one. So Foxwood Africa is here and is here to stay. We will, if you like, South Africans are watching my videos. Thank you so much. I love South Africans. And the South Africans, the path you have taken to liberate your country is actually good. Though other people will say, South Africans, why should you despise the other black men and women? To me, I think you are doing the good thing because South Africans, because if we all move to, for example, to South Africa, then who do you think is building Congo? And who do you think is building Nigeria, Liberia, Kenya, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Mozambique, Uganda, Rwanda, Central Republic, South Sudan, Ethiopia? Who do you think is building those countries? So I think a time is coming that we need to go home and build home, because it doesn't make sense that we destroy our very home and we are busy going to those countries to build their countries. So South Africa is going to be example to the rest of Africans. Trust me, because even in Kenya, foreigners are thrown in our country. They're everywhere. Wako kila mahali. And I want to say and make this very controversial statement. Do you know those foreigners have ruined our girls? Our girls have now turned into prostitutes because they think Kenyan men are stingy. But foreigners have money. And therefore, our girls are in the Airbnb, never leave those rooms. Kilimani, Bomas, Mirema, those guys are there. And even women, married women are busy in those houses doing what? Sucking. Son, for how much? For 3,000, for 2,000, for 7,000, for 10,000. And after that, they're like, what do I have to do with a man? I don't need a man. I actually need money, not a man. So our girls have turned into, I need money, not a man. A girl is busy, a woman is busy in church. They sing beautiful melodies. After singing beautiful melodies, where do they go? They go to Mirema to suck for money. Whitney Osafo, hi, I see you. Nakucheki, nakuona sana. Feel most welcome, Whitney. So, what do you think? What do you think is happening? So they pretend to be in church, but at night they are in the nightclubs. Because why? No jobs, no opportunities. So what am I supposed to do? I rather stay in those Airbnbs as long as I get peanuts. And who does that? Who promotes such kind of behaviors? The Congolese who have migrated to our country, the Nigerians who have come to our country, the Wazungus who have come to our country, the Ugandans, the Indians. They are in the country and are spoiling their families. They are busy spoiling their families without their consent. So South Africa, you are doing good. And I see Indians who are following me. Thank you so much. I have guys from America. Americans are following me. I love you so much, guys, wherever you're watching me from, the Americans. Thank you so much. And what about my beautiful country with abundance? You see, there is peace, there is stability in our country, Kenya. And all Kenyans, I salute you. Thank you so much for always showing love. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. And we will be here. We will be here. And we will be here to make sure that Kenya is a good place, is sanitized, religion is sanitized, everything is in alignment to that is going to help us achieve what we want. I'll see you. And this is going to happen if we all hold each other's hands as we move forward. So all Christians come here, and all viewers, every other person, Muslim, Christians, Buddhist, Stoic, all religion, atheists, we all come here and we all reason. So, a very controversial question that I have been thinking about, and sure enough, today we have to talk. If you have a verse, I haven't checked any verse that has been sent to me so far. No, not yet. So the question is on the thumbnail, and it is asking, what do you think God wants us to do? What do you think God wants us to do? What do you think God wants us to do? You see, all the way from the beginning, way back, when religion was sold to Africans, and the African people were taught, read the Bible, understand the Bible, and spread the gospel to the rest of the Africans. What was the gospel? Jesus is coming soon. God is coming soon. Prepare your way. Repent your sins. Leave your gods and turn to our God. And you are going to receive salvation. And you have to pray like this, because the devil is here and is here to stay. But if you pray to God, God is going to fight your enemies. Is going to. You see, now asking a question: what do God truly want us to do. You are a Christian, and you have been a Christian for the last 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, 20 years, and other 70 years. You have been in church. You have been in the mosque. Yeah? What do you think God, Allah, what do you think God want us to do as long as we live? What do you think God want us to do? And is it in the Bible that this is the commandments? This is what God want you to do. By the way, let's just take a little moment. Read from the book of Exodus, chapter number 20, verses number 1 downward. Stay with me. Stay with me. Yeah. In the book of Exodus, let's read the commandments first. The 10 commandments. What does it say? The 10 commandments. Are you with me? Are you with me? My name is Mr. B, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please, I ask you subscribe, like, and of course, if you can share the live for others to come and let us reason together. Thank you. So the Bible says, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt and out of the land of slavery. You shall have no other God before me. You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above or on earth beneath or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, I am jealousy God, punishing the children for the sin of parents to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me. Punish the children because of the sins of their parents. Okay, let's go. But that's verse number 6. But showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and they keep my commandments. So what are you getting from from Exodus? He says that do not make yourself a god apart from him that is described in the Exodus. Do not make yourself a god above or below or in the waters. Don't make yourself a god, because this God is a jealousy God, and he will punish the children because of the sins of their mothers and fathers to the fourth generation. And he will bless, he will show love to the 1,000 generation of those who love him and keep his commandments. So listen to his commandments. Don't make any other God and don't worship any other God. Number 7, verses number 7, it says, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not hold anyone guiltless who misuses his name. One controversial question that you must allow me ask is that what is the name of God? Because it says, do not misuse my name. So what is his name? Is God his name? God is God. The word, the name God, is it the name of God? Because it's, do not misuse my name. Okay, because you will be held guilty for misusing the name of God. Now, as we go down, he says, remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. Or on it you shall not do any work, neither you, nor your son, nor daughter, nor your male or female servants, nor your animals, nor any foreign residing in your town. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, but he rested on the 7th day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. One controversial question that I ask myself: when is the Sabbath day? When? You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we go back to Monday again. So the question is, when is the Sabbath day? When is the Sabbath day? Others say it is on Saturday as a Sabbath day. Jumatatu, Jumanne, Jumatano, Alhamis, Ijumaa, Jumamosi. Hajasema Sabbath. Hajasema Sabbath. So, which day did God rest after creation? Which day did God rest after creation? Please leave a comment in the section below. Let us teach people. Let us know. Let us understand. Sindio? Let us understand, because he says, keep my commandments. Keep my commandments. And if you don't keep his commandments, that is God, you are going to be punished. Okay, now verses number 12, he says, honor your father and your mother, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Honor your father and your mother, for you shall live long on earth. And this is the only commandment with a promise, that if you obey your father and mother, you shall live long on earth. In my own translation, or the question that I ask myself is, how do you honor, how do you obey your mother and father? How do you obey? Because sometimes in the current, Raphael Gaska, are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Thank you so much. I'm a therapist. All right, now. I'm a therapist, not a doctor. Okay, now. The question is, how do you honor your father and mother? How do you honor? Because you see, in the current world, we have seen the fathers raping their daughters. Father rape the daughter. The mother are doing the intercourse with the son. And it is the father says that maybe seduces or forces the daughter to do that. And he says that you have to obey. So when your father tells you, undress yourself, you shall obey. So do we have in the Bible a set of explanation on how we are supposed to obey our parents? Do we have a certain instructions on how we are supposed to obey? Or are we supposed to ask ourselves, yes, is my mother, which kind of a parent do I have? And which kind of instructions am I supposed to take from my mother or my dad? Because even in the book of Proverbs, it says, my son, please listen to my instructions and put them on the neck, that you shall not forget. Now, as we continue reading, also we are reading in the book of Exodus, chapter number 20, verses number 1. Verses number 13. It says, you shall not murder, do not kill. 14, you shall not commit adultery. If you are married, stay with one wife. Don't go outside the wedlock. Those are commandments that were given by who? By Moses. Number 15, you shall not steal. Don't steal the people's money. Don't steal people's properties. Don't steal people's land. Don't steal anything from a person. Those are commandments given by Moses. Verse 16, you shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. You shall not. Don't tell lies about your neighbor. You see, don't witness false. You see, if you did not see, say no, I did not see. If you saw, please confess and speak the truth, because they say that the truth will set you free. Now, number 17, you shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his male or female servant, his ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. Please. What is that? Bukehokestra. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much for showing up. So we are reading from the book of Exodus 20, chapter number 20, verses number 1. And right now we are reading verses number 17, which says, do not covet. And one main question that we're asking ourselves is, what do God want us to do? And one thing that came in my mind, maybe God wants us to follow the 10 commandments. And those are the commandments I am reading right now. Do not covet. That's chapter number 17. Do not covet. When you see your neighbor glowing, see your neighbor doing business and his business is doing really well, do not admire those businesses with jealousy eyes. Do not admire your neighbor's wife or female or male or female servants, or his donkeys, or whatever that your neighbor has. Please do not covet. Do not look at them with covetous eyes, because it is prohibited right from the 10 commandments. Is do not covet. Do not covet. Those are 10 commandments so far. Those are 10 commandments. Obey, honor your parents, do not covet, don't worship any other god, don't murder, don't steal, don't do what again? Don't commit adultery, and so forth. Those are 10 commandments. What are the consequences of not following the 10 commandments? That you are going to suffer. God is not going to be on your side. That you are going to suffer the consequences of your forefathers. Yeah, that's what he says, and he's going to forsake you. All right, now, is that all what God wants us to do? Is that all? Those are the commandments, 10 commandments that God wants us to live by. Don't worship any other god. Don't commit adultery. Is there any other thing that God wants us to do? So that is like the path that directs you to live in a godly manner. Yeah? Live in a godly manner. Reading the Bible, the people who have participated, who have contributed to have these writings, people like David, people like Solomon, people like Abraham, people like Jeremiah, Isaiah, when you look at all of them, you realize that they went against the 10 commandments. When you look at them, there's something they did that took them away from the 10 commandments. But the question is if you live by these 10 commandments, so what is it going to happen? Can we continue reading so that maybe we can get the answers? Verses number 18 says, when the people saw the thunder and lightning and heard the trumpet and saw the mountain in smoke, they trembled with fear. They stayed a distance and said to Moses, speak to us and we will listen, but do not let God speak to us or we will die. Moses said to them, do not be afraid. God has come to test you, so that the fear of God will be with you to keep you from sinning. The fear of the Lord is supposed to keep people from sinning. If people will no longer fear God, are you thinking what I'm thinking? If people no longer fear God, so what will they do? Verses number 21. The people remained at distance while Moses approached the thick darkness where God was. Then the Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites this, you have seen for yourself that I have spoken to you from heaven. Do not make any gods to be alongside me. Do not make for yourselves gods of silver or gold or gods of gold. Make an altar of earth for me and sacrifice on it your burnt offering and fellowship offering, your sheep and goats and your cattle. Wherever I cause my name to be honored, I will come to you and bless you. If you make an altar of stones for me, do not build it with dressed stones, for you will defile it if you use a tool on it. 26. And do not go up to any altar on step, or your private parts may be exposed. That's very interesting. Yeah. So the fear that we have to keep Christians in is that God is powerful and God is supposed to be feared, and if you fear God, you will not sin. That God revealed himself in form of thunder, in form of lightning, to frighten the people, so that people will fear him and then they will not sin. So as long as you fear God, you do not sin. Will that work? Will that work? If you fear God, you will not sin. Will that work? Is that God, what God wants us to do? To fear him? So if we fear him, we do not sin? Or what is it? What do God want us to do? To fear him, so that when we fear him, no sin. Is that what God wants us to do? Please, any comments down there? Is that God want us to do? Now, let's go back to creation. What do God want us to do? Let's go back to creation. So in the book of Genesis, 1 verses number chapter 1 verses number 27, what does the Bible say? Let's listen carefully. So God created a mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. A man and a woman, they were both created. It's according to the Bible. I don't know if it's the second or first creation, but a man and a woman, they were both created in the image and likeness of God. So maybe in I don't know why do we have to say women were taken from the rib of a man, and other verses are saying that God created both male and female is in his own image and likeness. You get what I'm saying? Number 28 says, God blessed them and said to them, listen, the question is, what do you think that God wants us to do? God is speaking to the people he has created, the two, male and the female, in his own image and likeness. So he blessed them and said, so we were blessed all the way from the beginning. You were blessed. You did not ask for the blessing. You did not cry for the blessing. You did not ask for the blessing. You did not give any sacrifice for the blessing. We were blessed all the way from the beginning. If you are a Christian and you believe in Adam and Eve, so Adam and Eve were created, both of them, and God blessed both of them, and said to them, be fruitful. What do God want us to do? To be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. I want us to investigate what is the meaning of subdue. Let me do some research here so that we do not get ourselves lost. We do not want to lie to any other person. What is the meaning of subdue the earth? Subdue means to bring under control, conquer, or quiet someone or something, often using force, authority, or in some cases, gentle persuasion. It implies overcoming resistance, reducing the intensity of emotions, or softening the loudness of colors and sound. Do we have any other meaning apart from this one? To overpower by superior forces. That is it. Thank you. God blessed Adam and Eve, and he said to them, be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. You're supposed to control the earth. You're supposed to control, subdue it. You have been given the land. Be fruitful and subdue it. Control this land. Control the land. I don't know if somebody is listening. This is very powerful. Subdue the earth. Be fruitful and subdue. Control the earth. Conquer the earth. Okay? What are you supposed to conquer? We're going to see. Now continue reading. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be your food. Getting what I'm saying? There will be food for you. And to all the beasts of the earth and all the birds in the sky and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. And it was so. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was the sixth day. Beautiful. Did you get what he said? In the book of Genesis 1 verses number 27, it is telling us that God created a man and a woman in the image of God. They were both created. That is what he says. And he gives instructions now. He blesses these people. The first thing he does is, you are blessed. So it means you did nothing to receive any blessing. You did not do anything to be blessed. So from the beginning, for the Christians who believes in God, who believes in the Bible, get to understand that Adam and Eve were created in the image of God. And immediately, God blessed these people. He gives further instructions, and he says, you Adam and Eve, I want you to be fruitful. Be fruitful and fill the earth. Be fruitful and fill the earth. Now, being fruitful, it means a lot. In plants, God has given plants seed bearing, which is going to be food for Adam and Eve. And now Adam and Eve have been told to be fruitful and multiply. We cannot only translate this multiplication kwa kuzaana. Like, give birth. It is said in the Bible, give birth, give children, have as many children as possible, because I'm trying to fulfill what is in the Bible. Being fruitful does not solely mean children bearing process. It also means that you use your mind and become abundant, become more, have more. You see, that's why we were given brain. That become more of yourself. Be fruitful. Those are the instructions that are given. And now, on top of this, they are given further instructions. Control the earth. Subdue the earth. Subdue, control the earth. Not heaven, not the sky. Control the earth. That's what he says. Subdue the earth. What does God want us to do? To subdue the earth, to control the earth. Control. We have the stamina, we have the powers. God has blessed us with all those things to do what? Control the earth. And He has given us everything. The universe, the world has everything. The fruit bearing, the seed bearing, the animals, they are all here. And He did not separate animals, that wild animals be in the forest. No. In the Bible, He has not said He separated wild animals from human beings. We have separated ourselves without our consent. So, we are supposed to be fruitful. We're supposed to control. Two powerful instructions that God gives according to the Bible. And He says, subdue the earth, control the earth. Understand what I'm saying and what the Bible says? It says, control the earth. Everything that is in here, we're supposed to be in control. No other human being, as it is in the Bible, no one has been created superior than the other. We are all blessed. You see? It has not said this tribe, the Wazungu, the what, they are more civilized than you people. That we are all civilized. That we are all blessed. All the way from the beginning. And understand this, you did not do anything to receive this blessing. We did not pray. We did not obey. But God blessed. After creation, God blessed human beings. And He said them, be fruitful now, because you have the blessing. You have my blessings, now be fruitful. So, why are we experiencing deficiency? Why are we experiencing less of something? Why? What is wrong? What is lacking? What is not there? Hello? What is not there? Nini hakuna? When we have the blessings all the way from the beginning. Can I tell you something? This is very controversial. The problems we are facing in the universe is basically because we have denied the nature of how we were created. The creation was simple. You are blessed, be fruitful, and subdue the earth. From the beginning, those were the instructions given. The problem is that because of the evolution and other people have come up with other understandings, knowledge, innovations, now we think that they're superior than us. Somebody is higher than you. Now we have become, in the universe, human beings have become competitive. Now we are competing to be better, to be what? I want to be a doctor just like somebody. I want to be somebody like somebody. We are competing. We are running. We are competing. And that's why Solomon says, all is vanity. It's like you're chasing the wind. Because at the end of the day, these things you're looking for, you're going to leave them on earth. And somebody else is going to take over. Subdue the earth. Control the earth. Those were instructions given. Are you in control of your land? Are you in control of the animals? Are you in control of everything? Or somebody else is controlling you? So maybe that might be the reason as to why Africans are still not understanding what they're supposed to do. Other people come and takes over our land. Other people come and realize the oil, realize our minerals, our fertility, and they take control. So we have lost the senses, we have missed to understand what God really wanted us to do and to be, and we have given the powers to some people else to control us as Africans. So wake up, Africa, and ask yourself, what do God really want us to do? Did God tell us anywhere that we're supposed to, according to after creation, did he say, start worshiping me? No, he has not given that commandment. And start worshiping me. God did not say that. He said, subdue the earth, control the earth, all animals, control them, and be fruitful, multiply. That's what he says, and fill the earth. That's what he says. So are we busy multiplying? Are we busy recreating the earth? Or we are busy condemning ourselves? We're busy still praying for the blessings when the blessings were given all the way from the beginning. What do you think God wants us to do? Ladies and gentlemen, I think for today, I don't want to constipate you with a lot of information. If you have a comment, just leave it there. We're gonna talk in the next live. Thank you so much. This is Mr. B. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. See you in the evening.